Well, folks, what do you see? And I was uploading this file here at the top. And you don't see a video about 1040 Island Drive, Court, Apartment 101, Ann Arbor, Michigan, 48105. So not only was that video stunted in its upload at 0.0 minutes after 0.0% after 39 minutes, but now it's completely gone. My device. But I realized something in the interim. A discovery. Peaches. Now, where did I get these peaches? I got them at a Jewish synagogue on Packard Road in Ann Arbor, Michigan, yesterday, as part of a food pantry for the homeless and hungry. And there was an unusual character there last night. He seemed very nice. I even complimented him, called him beautiful, specific to his character, that was. And he couldn't stop giving me peaches. So I must have walked away with 12 to 14 peaches, of which I crammed in this bag here because of my homeless circumstances brought about by the Chief Judge Burke of the 15th District Court of Ann Arbor, Michigan, via an excessive judgment, probably outside of the prescription of law, and the granting of an eviction writ upon an eviction application that was brought about or filled out upon unsubstantiated facts, and it just so happens that the form indicated flat-out lies about the condition of the apartment and how it was kept for habitation and for renting to a tenant. Therefore, it constitutes as fraud against the court. But the court administrator at the 15th District Court, whom I spoke to, she seemed like a nice enough lady. I have her card, so I won't drop any names more than I already have at this point for this video. When I brought to her attention the error that my lesser/roommate, Alexander Raskine, PhD of the University of Michigan Metabolomics Clinic, or CORE, made on that application by not indicating the fact that I made a payment to him towards the judgment, in which I was going to also follow up with a request for another hearing to bring to the court's attention of the fraud that Alexander Raskine brought about or upon the court by not being honest in a number of ways to obtain that eviction writ. And she did not seem too terribly concerned. In fact, she justified the error by saying that a lesser who obtains a judgment after the time prescribed in which to wait to file for an application of writ, once they actually fill out the application, that they're not obligated to indicate, I believe is number 2 on that form, they're not obligated to answer whether they received any money or not. Well, according to the little bit of law that I read, that's not true at all. And so that's another story and scheme and cover-up that you can tune into a little later. But back to these peaches. You remember how I've been training you, the public, about how various organic and inorganic substances and materials can be doused with an electromagnetic inducing or attracting substance that, if it's in the close proximity of your smart device, it can render it inoperable or at the control mercilessly of a hacker / man in the middle. And so before my tablet cut off, I actually set it down here on the floor, thinking it would be safer from hacking. But I forgot that I had these peaches in the bag, in that bag there. So the peaches in that bag, well, let's get a visual. The peaches in that bag, and the tablet sitting here. So in this close proximity, you have this sticker adjacent to the position of this tablet here. Not a far distance now, is there? Let me see if I can. There we go. Not a far distance. So, the no habla inglés. I don't know if he is a illegal immigrant or a diplomatic immune. But usually diplomats speak English, right, if they come to America. So perhaps he is the former. Nonetheless, he's probably using his computer to send electromagnetic energy excessively. Well, the computer actually doesn't send the electromagnetic energy to any destination. It just produces an abundance of it. And then there's substances that can be in the form of adhesives that are doused on something like stickers on fruit. Or, as I brought to your attention yesterday, wads of gum underneath tables that seem so commonplace and typical, or just a plain old smearing of that material the good old-fashioned way. Now, this could very easily be a video about the Ann Arbor Public Library staff not doing a good enough job at keeping this facility sanitary for public use. But, well, I'm losing my fondness for Ann Arbor on a daily basis quickly and extensively. So, for the purposes of this video, I don't give a damn about that. What I care about is the obstructed use of public internet that I'm entitled to use as a member of the public, and considerably more specifically as a resident of Washtenaw County, Ann Arbor, Michigan. All right, next and last matter. Well, I actually took the sticker off this peach and was about to eat it to mitigate my frustration when I realized Oh, sticker. Excessive amount of peaches in bag. Oh, tablet laid next to bag with excessive amount of peaches. How else would someone be able to reboot my device when it's on the floor, a distance away from the door for that matter, and furthermore, securely within an enclosed room of what appears to be sturdy walls? And then, of course, there's this junk. Why is there a fuse box with probably high voltage mechanics in a study room for the public?